Okay, today is Thursday, September 19th, 2024. Welcome everybody to Stretch Fusion at the Levittown Public Library. Go ahead, Debbie.
All right, thank you very much. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our Stretch Fusion class. Why don't we stand up? We're going to start with some gentle standing stretches and movements to get the body prepared for our stretches. If anything does not feel right for you, please modify any way that is better for you. Don't do anything that hurts or does not feel right for your body. We're going to start out with a little bit of a march, pumping the arms. We're going to go a speck faster than we usually do just to get the body warmed up. Then we're going to do the same movements super slow, working on our balance and coordination. So we're going to slowly be pumping the arms, bringing the knees up, taking it up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not too fast, not too slow. Here's 7, 8. Now fold the arms for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fingers up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Drop your elbows, take them down and up and 2. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with that little twist for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back to center, no twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fingers stay up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fold the arms and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fingers down. Come for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. You may feel your heart rate go up a speck. We did it a little bit faster. We're going to only do the same thing now for a count of 4. Anytime your arms get tired, put them down. You don't have to raise them up or do all of the movements. This is now for your balance. So we're going slow motion, super, super slow. Same movements though. So here we go. Slowly bring your leg up for 1. We're doing them in 4s now, not 8. Here's 2. Working on your balance. 3. Chairs there if you need to hang on. And 4. Fold the arms for 1, 2, 3. You can feel the difference. And 4. Fingers up for 1. Lower them if you need to. And 2. Here's 3. And 4. Elbows down for 1, 2, 3. Challenging your balance. And 4. With that twist. Be careful though for 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to center for 1, 2, 3, 4. Fingers stay still for 1, 2, 3, 4. Fold the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fingers down for 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. So the same exact movements, just changing our speed a little bit makes them totally different. One is more cardio, one is more a little strength and balance and coordination. So we're getting our spine and our body warmed up. So if you have spine issues, listen to what I'm saying first before you venture into trying it. We're going to do what I call floppy arms. So you're just going to twist, bringing the left hand to the right hip and the right hand to the left. So we're just going to flop side to side. We're going to go 2 sets of 8. So here we go, just flopping it for 1. Think of a rag doll. And 2. Here's 3. And 4. Here's 5, 6, 7. One more count of 8 for 1, 2. Just getting the body used to moving. And 4. Here's 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so we're going to be warming up your ankles and your feet, keeping our legs kind of wide, a little bit wider than hip distance. We're going to be rocking side to side. Now, if for any reason the rocking side to side makes you seasick, You could stop the rocking and just use your arms. So we're gonna slowly rock the body to the left, lifting your right heel up, taking it just side to side, shifting the weight, lifting up your heels. And then we're gonna be reaching the arms across the body when I give you the cue. Then we're gonna be reaching up towards the ceiling, then back to the center. So you're gonna be reaching your left arm across your body towards the right. And here we go now, just reach, push, and reach. Push through the heel of the hand, like you're pushing something away from you. And just a little bit of a twist, a little bit of a reach. And we're gonna be reaching towards the sky now. Reach it up if you can, like you're pushing up the ceiling tiles. And reach. And just keep going at your own pace. You're gonna reach to the side again, like we did in the beginning. So just press it away and reach. And just keep going. One more to this side, one more to that side. Keep the body going, but you don't have to use your hands anymore. We're gonna be adding some shoulder rolls. The rolls are gonna be in the opposite direction. So as we go to the right, you're gonna be lifting that left shoulder. So the next time around, so here we go. Right shoulder, left shoulder, I'm sorry, as you go to the right. And opposite direction, opposite shoulder. We're gonna be adding elbow rolls to this. If that bothers your shoulders in any way, just stick with what you're doing. So you're gonna add that big elbow up and around, only if that feels good for you. Imagine like you're just kind of wiping your face and just moving it around. We're gonna take it to full arm circles. If that's not good for you, stick with one of the other movements. So here we go, just reach as if you're touching the ceiling, all the way around. Warming up your body. We're gonna take it back to just the elbows in a second. And here we go, back to the elbows. And now just back to the shoulders. And now just drop the shoulders, just continue just for 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. All right, so we're gonna circle our hips. You can kick your hands on your hips. You're gonna bring your body slightly forward to the right and around. So we're gonna go 5 times in the round to one direction and then 5 times to the other. Whether your circles are just as small as this or bigger, it's totally up to you. So slightly reach your hips forward to the right and around 5 times. And here's 2. And around for 3. And 4. 1 more in this direction and 5. Now reverse your direction. Take it to the left and around for 1 or whatever was the opposite for you. And 2, making your body flexible. Here's 3 and 4 and 5. All right. So slowly bring your shoulders all the way up as if you're touching the ceiling. So lift your shoulders up and take them down. Adding an inhale on the way up. So inhale up. Exhale down. We're going to add some arm lifts in a second. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now breathe any old which way feels comfortable for you. All the way up and down. 1 more at this pace. All the way up and down. So now when you bring your shoulders up, try to leave them up. Bring your arms out to the sides. Bring them down and just lower the shoulders. Slowly lift the shoulders. Lift the arms if you can. Lower the arms. Lower the shoulders. 1 more time. Lift the shoulders, lift the arms, lower the arms, and lower the shoulders down. So we're going to get into a little bit of a movement sideways. As we move over to the right, your arms are going to go to the right. If you can, they're going all the way up and around. If that's not good for you, then just go halfway and bring them back. So your arms are going in the direction that the legs are going. If you're going for your full circles, you're going to be coming all the way around and all the way back. So we're going 5 on one side and then 5 on the other side. So here we go. Just step out to the side, bring the arms to where you can, bring them back. And take them around for 2. And back. And if the arms bother you, you don't have to go all the way up. And bring them back. 2 more. Bring them around. So you're getting an arm workout as well. And take it over. And bring it back. Good. We're going to step out to the other direction now. So make sure you don't bang into your chair if you're on the chair. So here we go. Step over to the left. Bring the arms around. And bring them back. Step out for 2. And bring it back. And 3. And 2 more. Around for 4. And back. Last one. Here's 5. And bring it back. Okay. We're going to do something called a chest expansion. As we maybe get used to sitting, our shoulders come forward and our muscles get used to that. So we want to open up the chest. So we're going to be pressing the arms back. Whether or not you lift your heels up a little bit is totally up to you. I want you to concentrate more on pressing the arms back. If your balance is off and lifting your heels up is a problem, then just concentrate on the arms. So you're going to press the arms back, lift the heels up if you can, really reach, and slowly lower them down. Press and lift for 2, and bring it down. Keeping it at 5. Press and lift for 3, and take it down. 2 more. Press and lift for 4, and down. Last one. Press and lift for 5, and bring it down. So that's a backward motion. We're going to do some forward motions. I'm turning sideways so that you can see what I'm doing. You don't have to turn sideways. You're going to be reaching forward as you slightly sit back. Whether you sit this low or lower is totally up to you, or whether you just keep it very, very simple. So here we go. The arms reach out as you just sit back a little bit and bring yourself up nice and tall. Taking it back for 2. We will be putting that other movement together to this in a second. Taking it down for 3, really reach, sitting down and bring it up. Taking it down for 4 and bringing it back. 1 more, taking it back for 5. And so we'll put the 2 motions together. You're going to start by, let's go with the forward motion first, and then the back with the heel lift. And I'm going to add some specific breathing to that. As we sit back and reach forward, you're going to inhale. As you press back and lift, you're going to exhale. Don't get hung up on the breathing. Just make sure you are breathing. Doesn't matter if you're inhaling when we're exhaling and vice versa, but just try to focus on that breathing if you can. So inhale as you reach forward. Inhale, reach. Exhale, press back, lift if you can. You don't have to. And inhale, reach. Exhale, press. 3 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, press. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, press. Last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, press. And bring it down. All right. So we're going to take it into some little bit more movement. I do a series with some gliders. We're not going to glide around today, but we are going to copy some of those movements. We're going to place your right foot in front of the left, lightly on the floor. You're bringing your hands like this. If you need to hold on, then hold on, and then just do it with 1 arm. For starters, we will be doing the other side. So do it and just loosely hold your arms here. Lower them if you need to, if your shoulders are getting tired. So you're going to just glide that front leg back behind as you open up the chest and bring it forward. You can even just step halfway, bring it for 2, and bring it back. And 3. We're going for 2 more. And 4. And back 1 more. And 5. And bring it back. Good. So now your feet are parallel. And your hands are just kind of floppy at your sides. Now remember the forward motion we did? We're going to do that again, but we're going to add a side leg movement to that. And don't worry about breathing, just breathe. So just slightly sit back. If you can, you're going to open both arms out to the side and you're going to step your leg out to the side, just out to the side. bring it back in and come up. Taking it down and to the side, back to the center, and taking it down to the side, the center, and up. Let's go for two more. Take it down to the side, the center, and up. Last one, taking it to the side and back to center and up. So now the palms are facing forward. You're going to bring your right leg slightly behind. And as you curl your arms, you're going to step back a little bit more and then come back to this spot, not all the way up. So slightly come back with a curl. Press your heel to the floor if you can. Bring it back to where you started. Curl and press. And bring it back. So your back leg is fairly straight. Bring it back. And forward, two more. Here's four. And back. Hold this back on 5. Rotate your elbows up if you can. And now bring your right foot next to the left. So both legs are bent. And as you straighten out both arms, you're going to tap your leg back and forth. So just tap the leg back, bring it forward. Tap it for 2. Hold on if you need to, and forward. Don't worry about that. Here's 3. And back 2 more. And 4. And back 1 more. And 5. And back. And bring it up. All right, great job. Well, we do have another leg, so we're going to do that same thing on the other side. So if you need to stand on the other side of your chair, if you found yourself using the chair, again, stay safe. So we're starting out with the hands kind of on either side of the chest. Now your left foot is in front of the right, and you're going to glide that back. So glide it back, open up the arms, bring it forward. Take it back for 2 and forward. Great. You don't have to go all the way around. Take it to the side if you want. That's 3 and 4. That's perfect. And 5. Good. Now your feet are parallel, your hands are down. Take it into that little bit of a chair squat type of a position. So slowly just reach it back. The arms are forward. Bring your left leg out to the side along with your both arms if you can. Bring them back to the center and up. Taking it down for 2. And if squatting down is a problem, you don't even have to do that. Bring it to the center and up. You can stay perfectly straight. Taking it for 3. To the side, center, and here's 4. To the side, center, and up 1 more. Here's 5. To the side, center, and up. So now the palms face forward, and that left foot is slightly behind. And if the number 5 is too many, do 4, do 3. It's okay. Whatever number I say we're doing, you can certainly do less. So curl the arms, step back a little bit. And uncurl, bring that foot back to where it was. Tap it back and bring it to where it was. Here's 3 and 4. 1 more. And 5 and bring it back. All right, great job. We are going to do a little bit of a balance series. I'm going to take a drink. When my throat goes dry, I will cough. As we age, we lose our sense of balance, we lose our muscle mass, we lose it all. So we have to actively practice our balance so that it doesn't get worse and it may even get better. So if you know that your balance is off a little bit, make sure that you do take advantage of the chair. We're going to be lifting the right knee up for a count of 4. Now your up can just be the heel up, keeping your toes on if balance is really an issue, or you can just lift it partway up or bringing it up here. So everybody's different. We're going to lift it for 4. We're going to hold it for 4, and we're going to lower it for 4. So that knee is really coming up for about a count of 12. So place your hands anywhere you need to on the chair, on your hips. Challenge yourself, but stay safe. All right, right knee. So bringing it up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, take it down, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to do this 2 more times. So bring it up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, take it down. 2, 3, and 4. One more time. Bring it up. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, take it down. 2, 3, and 4. All right, so there's more to follow. That was the worst one, so I only do 3 of those, but the others we're gonna do 4. So now pretend you're on a tightrope. Place your right foot in front of the left, heel to toe, but a slight gap between. And if your balance is really off, you can skew it a little bit. So one foot is here, one foot is there instead of right in line. That may help you if you're not used to doing this. Otherwise, get on your tightrope. And now from here, we're gonna get on our rocking horse. You don't have to go forward too far. Just lean forward a little bit, lift your back heel up a tiny bit. Think of a rocking motion of a rocking horse. And now rock back, the front of your foot is up a tiny bit. Rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front toes up. Rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front toes up. Let's go one more time. Rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front toes up. Now both feet are flat on the floor. And you're gonna pick up your right foot and put it behind the left. So just bring it behind. Get your balance and then put it in front. So don't rush anything, stay safe. Bring it behind. And in front. And again, behind. And in front. One more time, behind. And in front. And we're gonna do what I call tap the clock. Picture where the numbers are on a clock, and we're gonna tap 6 times to come back and 6 times to come front. Ready? Here we go, tapping it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And feet are parallel. All right, great job. So when I come back, not next week, but the following week, we're gonna add on to that with a rocking forward and actually bringing your knee up, making it a little bit more challenging. So you can practice that. You get a heads up on everybody else. All right, so we are gonna take it now to the other leg and do all of that, starting with our knee lift for 4, holding for 4, lowering for 4, and everything else that we did. We'll only do 3 of the first one. It's the hardest one. We have a good side and a bad side, so this is not my good side, so you can see me doing this too. All right, so here we go, lifting your knee up, bring it up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, take it down, 2, 3, and 4, good, 2 more times like that. Bring it up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, take it down, 2, 3, 4, one more time, and up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, take it down, 2, 3, and 4. All right, good job. So now get back on your tightrope with the left foot in front, the right foot behind, and make sure you have a gap between your front foot and your back foot so you don't catch one foot on the other. And now get on your rocking horse. Gently rock forward, back heel lifts up a little bit, not too far. Now rock back, the front toes are up. Rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front toes up. 2 more times, rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front toes up. 1 more time, rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front toes up. Both feet flat on the floor. But now you're gonna pick up your front foot and put it behind. And come back in front. And come behind again. And in front. 2 more times, bring it back. And front. 1 more time, bring it back. And front. Now we're gonna tap our clock. Think of the numbers on my clock and tap it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and are parallel. All right. So we're going to do a move that I call the mermaid. I borrowed that, or was influenced by some Pilates moves. You're just gonna bring your hands loosely here. We are gonna be doing side bends, bringing the arms up and over and bringing them back, etc. If that's not good for you, just keep your hand to the side and take it over and back and modify any way you need to. So you're just gonna bring your arms all the way up. Imagine your head is in the center of a picture frame. You're gonna take it over to the right a little bit. Lower the right arm down. Bring the right arm back. Body comes up and arms come down. And again, bring them up. We're gonna take it to the left now, taking it over to the side, lowering that left arm down, bring it back, all the way up and down. 2 more times on each side. So come up, taking it over, bringing the arm down, bringing it back, all the way up and down and to the left. So bring the arms up, taking it over, reach down, bring it up, all the way up and down. 1 more time to each side, all the way up, taking it over to the right, reach it through, get that side bend, bring it up and arms down. 1 more time, last time, come all the way up, taking it over, reaching it through, all the way up and taking it down. All right, so we're going to stretch out a little bit of our hip muscles and maybe a little bit of the inner thighs. We're going to take it into a nice wide plie position. And in this position, you're going to slightly go to the left, holding that position, feeling a little bit of a stretch in the inner thigh. Lean over to your left a little bit. Bring yourself up and straighten out the legs. So now take it over to the right a little bit. Leaning over. Bringing yourself up. And all the way up. And we're going to take it to the front of the thigh stretch as well as the front of the hip stretch. I'm going to turn sideways so that you can see. You may need to stand at the back of your chair. You're going to bring your right leg all the way back nice and wide. Body's up nice and tall. So almost think of a triangle. Your legs are the base of the triangle, your head's at the top. And now in this position, just push your back hip forward a little. So push that right hip forward. Feel a little bit of a stretch here. Make sure you're not leaning back or feeling anything in the lower back. If you don't have knee issues and you're okay with this, by lowering a little bit, that's fine. If that bothers your legs, stay upright. By lowering a little bit, you may feel a deeper stretch into the hip, into the front of the thigh. Holding that position. Ideally, we should be holding our stretches 30 to 60 seconds to improve and increase our flexibility. So we're not doing them that long here though. So just straighten yourself out. See if you can lower your back heel to the floor. Feel the stretch now in your calf. And now keeping your hips level, you're just going to lean forward a little bit. Now you're going to feel that stretch in the back of your front leg. And bringing yourself back up. And now we're going to bring the other foot back so that we stretch the other side. So step your left leg back. Get that triangle with the legs up nice and tall if you can. Push your left hip forward a bit. Don't go into your lower back. And if you're okay with gently bending your knees a little bit to deepen that stretch, do so. Otherwise, stay up straight. It's okay. Feeling a deeper stretch in the front of the thigh into your hip. And then straightening out the legs. Lower your back heel to the floor if you can. Feel the stretch in your calf, but don't force anything. And now you're going to hinge at the hips, meaning you're folding your body in half. Feel the stretch now in the back of your front leg. And bringing yourself all the way back up. So we are going to have a seat. We're going to start with a little bit of coordination. I was going to do that standing, but maybe next time I see you, we'll do it standing. We'll get more familiar with the moves while we're seated. So our first coordination, so we're working our arms, our legs, getting a little bit of a stretch. We'll be bringing your right leg out to the side and back in. We're gonna do that 8 times. And you're gonna do the opposite arm out to the side. If holding your arms up here is tiring, you can lower down and just bring it out to the side like this. If you want more of a challenge and you're up for it, then bring them up here. At any time, you can lower your arms. So 8 times to one side, 8 to the other, then we're gonna alternate it. Then we're gonna do the same pattern to the front, and then we'll change it up even more. So here we go, right leg, left arm, taking it out to the side, get that stretch and bring it back in. Same thing, 2, and here's 3, and bring it back, and 4. Here's 5, and 6. Here's 7, and 8. Other arm, other leg. Here we go. Bring it out to the side. One, get that nice stretch. And 2. Here's 3, and 4. That's it. And 5. Here's 6, and 7. One more, and 8. All right, so we're going to alternate it. We're going to start with that left arm and right leg, and we're going to count to 8, but it's really 4 on one each side. So here we go, alternating side to side. So bring it out for 1, and other side, and 2. Here's 3. That's it, and 4. Here's 5, and 6, and 7. One more, and 8. All right, and bring the arms down. So we're going to do this similar thing now to the front. So you're going to be bringing your right knee up, left arm tapping the leg that's not moving, then the other side. And then it's going to be a little bit of a march as we're doing those moves. Okay, 8 times to start, right leg, left arm, bringing it for 1, and 2, and 3, 4. Here's 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Other arm, other leg. Here we go for 1, right arm, left leg, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Good. My job is to confuse you. And 6, and 7, and 8. All right. So we're going to alternate it. We're tapping the leg that's not moving, starting with the right leg, left arm, alternate side to side for a count of 8. Here we go. Taking it for 1, other side, and 2. Here's 3, and 4. Working that brain here. Here's 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. All right, good job. So next time I see you, I'm going to add a third different one. It's a little harder, where we're taking it with an up, up, out, out, side, side, and down, and down. So again, you can, if you remember that one, you can practice it. Otherwise, in a couple of weeks, we'll be doing that as well. So we are going to take it with some nice deep inhales, bringing the hands to the side. Whether your hands come up overhead or if you just come to the center is fine. Again, don't do anything that doesn't feel good. Inhale all the way up. Prayer hands touch overhead. Exhale, come down to the center of your chest. Then breathe normally. 2 more times, drop in the arms. Inhale all the way up. Prayer hands touch wherever you can. Exhale, come down to the center of the chest and breathe normally. Release the hands 1 more time. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, come to the center of your chest and release and breathe normally. We're going to start with some neck movements. Be mindful if you have spine or neck issues that you only do things that you know are safe for you. If placing any pressure on your head to stretch your neck is not good for you, then don't jump ahead if I say put your hand on your temple to move the head. You can just lower your head and hold the stretch if it feels good. If something doesn't feel right for you, get out of the stretch. So we're going to start by just looking all the way over your right shoulder. Keep your chin level like you're on a shelf. So look all the way over the left shoulder. I'm sorry, the right shoulder. And now look all the way over the left shoulder. Try not to move your body or your shoulders, just the head moving. Take it back to center. We're gonna move over to the right shoulder again. You're gonna hold it there. Don't force anything, just find it where you feel a little bit of a mild tension. And if you can, just drop your chin towards your collarbone. So just lower your chin down, holding that position. And bringing the chin back up to center. And look all the way over the left shoulder, again, without moving your body. Hold the position. Go as far as you safely can. Don't force it. Slowly drop your chin towards your collarbone and hold the position. Lifting your head up, coming back to the center. You're going to lower your right ear to your right shoulder without leaning. So try not to let your body do that. Try to just let the head do that. Holding that stretch. Slowly come up and over to the left. Hold that position. Make sure that you're not leaning your head backwards or feeling any pressure. And bring your head back up. We're going to take it over to the right again. I'm going to add some hand movements to it. If that's not good for you, like I said before, don't do it. Just stay with the head lowering. So lower the head down. If you want a deeper stretch, you can try taking that right hand at the left temple, adding a little bit of pressure. You can also try lowering your left arm towards the floor. Whether your hand is on your head or not, you can just lower the arm too for a deeper stretch. So do whatever's good for you. I'm just showing you a couple of different mixing and matching based on what might be good for you. And if you want an even deeper stretch, you can try taking that left hand behind your back. And if your hand is behind your back, you can release the hand from behind your back. If the hand is at your head, release the hand that's at your head. Slowly bring your head up. And now the other side. So lower that left ear to the left shoulder. So even if you're staying like this, you're getting a good stretch. And if you want that deeper stretch, take the left fingertips at your right temple, adding very gentle pressure. You can add lowering that right arm towards the floor. You can also take the right arm behind your back. Again, be mindful of what you feel when you make these different movements. And if the hand is behind the back, remove the hand from behind the back. If your hand is at your head, remove your hand from your head. And if your head is just leaning over, just bring your head up. And now you're slowly going to bring your chin in towards your neck. So we're not leaning the body forward, we're just dropping the chin. Feeling a little bit of a stretch in the back of the neck. For a deeper stretch, you can try taking just one hand, keep both at the back of your head, adding very tiny pressure, a little bit. Feeling a nice stretch at the back of the neck. And if your hand is at the back of your head, release the hand from back of your head, slowly bring your head up. We're going to do a little bit of some shoulder press ups, and then we're going to add some side bends to that. So I'm showing you if this movement and bringing your arm over is not good for you, you can bring your arms up like this and then lower down to the floor, bring them up like this and lower them down to the floor. So modify any way you need to. So in this position, you're bringing your arms up or whatever you can do. Take it over to the left, lowering the left arm down if you can. Bring yourself all the way back up, lower your elbows down. Now the same thing on the other side. So bring the hands up, side bend over to your right, reaching down as far as you safely can, bringing your arms back up and coming down. We're going to do one more set each side. So all the way up or whatever level is good for you. Reach it over, left arm down, right arm up. Bring yourself up, elbows down, and other side, all the way up. and over, reaching down towards the floor. Bringing yourself back up and bringing the arms down. We are going to take it into a little bit of a gentle wrist stretch and a gentle shoulder stretch. So remember when we brought our hands up and we pray our hands down, we're going to do that again, but we're going to then bring that into a wrist stretch. So taking a nice deep inhale, pray our hands up and over wherever you can. Bring them to the center of your chest as you exhale, and just breathe normally from here. Slowly rotate your fingertips forward towards me. Feeling a little bit of a stretch in the wrist and the forearms. And if your arms or shoulders are tired, you can lower down a little bit if you need to. Now slowly bring your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Rotate them towards yourself, but don't force anything. It's a little bit more awkward. And then bringing your fingertips back towards the ceiling. Interlace your fingers. Flip your palms towards me. Slowly reach out, feeling the stretch in your hands. If reaching out's too much, you can also reach down. So don't worry about holding your arms up. And releasing the arms. We're going to take it into a nice deep inhale again, but this time we don't touch the hands overhead. We're just going to lift up and then lower down. So inhale up to whatever height's good for you. Turn the palms away, exhale, reach down and reach back. Breathe normally, don't hold your breath. As your arms float forward, your right arm is higher than the left. Reach for your opposite shoulders. Just kind of give yourself a little hug. Slowly drop your chin if you can. And if you can, lift your elbows. Otherwise, leave them down. It's okay. Then lowering the elbows, lifting the chin, reaching the arms down and back. Open up the chest. Bring it forward again. This time your left arm is higher than the right. Reach for your opposite shoulders again. Give yourself a nice hug. Drop your chin. Lift your elbows. Lower the elbows. Lift the chin. And lower the arms. You're going to press back again. Open up the chest. You can also reach for the back of your chair and lean forward a little bit. That's optional. And if you are a little more flexible, you can try to interlace your fingers behind your back. I'm just showing you this way and reaching down. If that's not good for your shoulders, then just keep reaching for the back or hold on to the back of your chair. So we're all at a different level. So I'm giving you many different options. You pick the one that is best for you. So this is our chest opener. Again, opening up the chest. Good for your posture, good for your back. And we're just bringing ourselves all the way back up. So we're going to take it into a little bit of a deeper shoulder stretch, followed by a little deeper wrist stretch. Again, you don't have to go as deep. So you're going to take your right arm out to the side. Bring it to the center. Left hand is palm up. Reach for that right forearm and gently just bring that arm across your chest. Whether you're here or even deeper is up to you. Don't strain anything. So you can stay right here if that's better for you. And releasing that arm, taking that right hand like you're saying stop. The left hand gently pulls the fingers back. Feeling that stretch in the underside of your forearm as well as in your hands. If you want an even deeper stretch, you can turn your palm up and bring the fingers down. It's a little bit more intense. If it's too much, go back to the prior stretch. So we're going to take it to a counter stretch by going in the opposite direction. So you're just going to let go of the hand, let it flop over. Put very gentle pressure, very gentle on the back of your hand. And release that hand. So now take the left arm out to the side. So we're doing the exact same thing. Bring the arm to the center, right hand palm up, reach for that forearm, and just guide the arm across your chest. Whether you come in more is up to you, or whether you just grab the arm with the other arm. Totally up to what the level of flexibility you are at. And then releasing that arm, bringing the hand out like you're saying stop. Now your right hand gently pulls back the left fingers. For that deeper stretch, left palm is up, bring the fingers down, a little more intense. And releasing that hand. We're going to take it into a nice deep inhale, only bring the arms part way up. So inhale, reach to the sides. Exhale, bring the palms down. Inhale, reach out to the sides like you can touch the room on either side. Exhale, bring it down. One more time. Inhale, reach out to the sides. And exhale, bring it down. So we're going to take it into a little bit of a roll down. Whether you chin into the neck, rolling your spine, whether you just come this far, feeling a little bit of a curve in the spine, feeling a little bit of a stretch, which is what we're trying to do, or whether you're able to come down lower or all the way down. So just because the person next to you is all the way down, if that's not good for you, then don't do it. So you're going to roll yourself down, bringing your chin into your neck, one vertebra at a time as you're taking it down. Stop wherever you need to. You can place your hands on the top of your thighs for support and just stay here. Or you can roll down even more, but stop where it's good for you. Just resting my chest on my thighs, feeling a stretch in the lower back in a good way, holding that position. This is similar to a move in yoga, kind of called a ragdoll, where you're just hanging there. And if you are pretty far down, you can place your hands on the top of your thighs, use your arms, pushing against the legs to help you come all the way up, rolling all the way up. All right, so we're going to take it into a little bit of a wide leg stretch. If you have hip issues, please do whatever you know is best for you. I'm placing my hands on the inner thighs. I'm pushing back a little bit. If that's not good for you, then you don't have to push at all. I'm keeping my back flat and I'm just leaning down as if I want my chest to come towards the floor. That doesn't mean I'm trying to touch, just leaning towards the floor. I'm going to take a little bit of a twist, lowering my right shoulder towards the floor, getting a little bit of a stretch. Bringing myself back to the center. Now I'm going to lower the left shoulder a little bit towards the floor. Getting a little bit of a spine twist. Taking it back to center and bringing myself all the way back up. So we're going to stretch out a little bit of the back of the legs. You're going to bring your right leg out with the heel down on the floor and your toes up towards the ceiling. Now be mindful of the chairs. The edges are rounded. We don't want you to rock forward, so make sure you're secure in the chair. You're just going to fold the body in half, getting a stretch in the back of the leg. If you feel comfortable enough, or if you've done these before and you know you're safe, you can try reaching towards your toes. You can try reaching towards the floor. Again, only do what is safe. And if you are pretty far down, you can try placing the left hand on your left thigh. Use that arm on the thigh to help bring you up. We never want to put any weight or pressure on that extended leg. You will stress out your joints and that would not be good. So we're going to take it into our figure 4 stretch. Those of you, some of you may know what that is. You're either crossing your ankle to ankle, opening up your hip a little bit. If you're able to get that right ankle on the top of the left thigh, that's our ultimate goal. But if that's not happening, if you have hip issues and this is not good for you, then please don't force it. And I'm just gently leaning forward, aiming my chest towards my calf. Feeling a stretch in that right outer hip. Slowly bringing yourself up. Optional move, you can try placing your left hand in the center of the right thigh, twisting as far as you can, if that's good for you. Getting a little bit of a spine twist. Bringing yourself back to the center. And if you can, you're reaching for the back of your thigh, hugging that knee in. If that's not good for you, just keep your foot on the floor and bring your body towards your knee. You can also get a deeper stretch by hugging at the shin, bringing that knee in. So do what is safe for you. And release the leg. So let's take it over to the other side now. You can take that left leg with your heel down, your toe up. Flat back as you lean towards the leg. Don't put any pressure on that straight leg. Reach towards your toes, reach towards the floor. Again, whatever is good for you, keeping your back fairly flat. Again, be careful, mindful of the chair. And to safely get up, you can try taking your right hand on your right thigh. Use the strength of your arm and your leg to bring yourself up, not use your lower back, not pressing on your knee. Taking it to the figure 4 stretch, either crossing that left ankle in front of the right or bringing the leg up and over. Sometimes you may have an injury on one side that doesn't allow you to do certain things that you did on the other side. Now flat back, just leaning forward, aiming your chest towards your calf and just holding that position. Slowly bringing yourself back up. You're going to take the right hand in the center of the left thigh, press against that leg as you twist to look all the way over towards the left. Bringing yourself back to the center. And if you can, you're reaching for the back of the thigh, either just pulling your body down towards the leg or pulling your leg up towards your chest. Or reaching around your shin, hugging your leg in. Again, whatever is best for you. And releasing that leg. We're going to take it into a wide stance again, bringing the legs out. We're doing kind of this particular move was influenced by a yoga move called a warrior, but it's not exactly the same thing, just influenced by it. So you're bringing your arms out to the side. You're going to lean over to the right, bringing the right forearm on the right leg. Whether your arm comes up to the ceiling or whether you bring it at a height that is good for you is totally up to you. For an even deeper stretch, if you feel safe enough by lowering the right arm towards the floor, then do so. You don't have to. Stay safe. And bringing yourself all the way back up. Arms are out to the side again. Now take it over to the left. The left forearm is on that left leg, reaching up, looking towards that arm that is up closer to the ceiling. And if you want that deeper stretch, you can try lowering that left arm towards the floor if you've already done so. And slowly bring yourself all the way back up, bringing the arms down. We're going to bring our fingertips to our shoulders if we can. You're going to rotate your elbows forward. If coming around like this is not good for you, then just do little elbow circles like this. So here we go, bringing the elbows forward, up and around. We're going to go for 4 in each direction, taking it around for 2. Around for 3, opening up the chest, 1 more, and around for 4. And reverse, take it back and around for 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. So we're going to do a little bit of a spine stretch. I'm going to turn a little sideways so that you can see. And we're just going to place our hands just close to our knees. You're gonna push the spine away as if somebody's pulling like a bow and arrow. So push your spine away. Imagine your belly button is pushing your spine away, getting that curve. And now come up nice and tall, slide your hands towards your hips. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, open up the chest, that's our cow. And again, just tip your head, push your spine back, slide your hands towards your knees. Holding that position, getting a little spine stretch. Slowly coming all the way back up, chest proud, squeeze your shoulder blades together. We're going for one more. Tucking your chin, reaching the hands forward, push your spine away. Slowly come back, chest proud, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And relax. So we're gonna conclude with a couple of breaths. And as we inhale, you're gonna bring your hands up. You're gonna lift your heels up and the eyes are gonna look up to the ceiling, but we're not lifting our head up. So we're gonna take a nice deep inhale. Hands up, heels up, eyes to the sky. You don't have to come up high with the hands. Exhale, turn the palms away, lower the hands, lower the heels. The eyes look down to the floor. One more time, inhale up, everything comes up, your hands, your heels, your eyes. And exhale, and everything comes down, your hands, your heels, and your eyes. All right, I want to thank you for joining me today. It was a pleasure to be with you. And we will see you when we see you.
And have a
Practice.
nice trip.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Gotcha, Antonio. All right.